Hi everyone, back again. Guess what? I've bought a bicycle. Some of you may remember that I've been trying to lose weight by walking and I was doing quite well. I stopped making videos for a while, but I did keep up the walking and was managing to do over 8 miles around 4 times a week. So that was pretty good. That has lapsed a bit recently, but then about a month ago I decided I'd buy a bike. I used to ride as a teenager, but since buckling a wheel when plonking my huge behind on the saddle, never thought I'd be able to ride again unless I lost a lot of weight. So it was really out of the question and didn't cross my mind that I would ever do it again. But then about a month ago I stumbled across a video from an overweight cyclist, so I thought I'd look into it. And he was a similar weight to me, and it got me wondering if maybe I could actually ride a bike again despite my weight. And then I quickly got interested, did some research, and I found that there are quite a lot of people that are overweight and still ride bikes, and some people heavier than me, and also I was just about within the maximum weight limit of some easily available bikes. So after some research I decided on a Carrera Subway 2. Carrera are one of Halfords' own brands here in the UK, and Halfords is one of the larger bike and car shops, and the Subway Mark 1 and 2 are both very popular. My main worry has been, as with everything in life, a lack of self-confidence and being afraid of what people will think of me. And I know people will always say not to worry what others think, but it's not that simple. Last night I had a comment from someone as I rode past them, which wasn't nasty at all, but it was clear that she was having a little giggle at me. So that's not very nice, but it's the kind of thing I expect really. But generally, I haven't really had anyone obviously laughing at me or making comments, but I'm very aware of how I must look, being pretty fat and sitting high up on a bike. I'm not comfortable at all, or mentally or physically, but it's something I think I've got to do, and I did used to really enjoy cycling, so I do want to try and do this seriously. After having the bike for just 4 days, I fell off like an idiot. I think the reason was to do with not steering it properly by leaning as you're supposed to do, but by turning the front wheel, which sounds daft, but I don't know. I was going quite slowly. I went from the road to the path. I just fell off and landed in a heap. I injured myself a bit. I got several cuts and grazes, but they're mostly healed up apart from on my hand. But I've hurt my ribs and my wrist, and I'm mostly okay now, other than my wrist is still a bit of a problem. But I'm back to riding again after a week or so of not being able to. Now I'm only doing short rides, just trying to get used to it. Everything aches, my hands ache, my wrist because I've injured it, my ribs sometimes ache, my butt aches on the saddle. The saddles are so narrow, it's incredible when you look at them. I didn't know saddles were that narrow. You can get larger saddles, and a lot of people say that it's probably not worth it and you should just try and make sure it's adjusted correctly, so I'm sticking with it for now. ride this morning, I intended to take some shots of me wearing my helmet and my new cycle gloves, but I forgot, so I'll do that another time. And also didn't have the microphone set up for riding and recording by voice, so I'm doing all this afterwards. I live around Littlehampton and Rustington, and there's a nice wide seafront promenade here which you're allowed to cycle on, so I'm finding that very helpful to practice. Not that I should need to practice cycling, but it seems that I do need to practice. This morning I left home around 6 AM, so I had some nice views of the sunrise, albeit a bit overcast on the way back home. In future I plan to make more cycling videos, hopefully exploring different places, so keeping up the theme of the channel, Explore with Geoff. But for now I can't really go very far because it hurts too much, so it will only be local stuff, and I've already made videos about the local areas, so I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in me cycling. I could cycle while I chat about whatever, I don't know. So the main point of me taking up cycling is really to lose weight, but also as I can't have a car for various reasons, I hope it will allow me to get to places without relying on buses. So I just need to get my confidence up, feel a bit safer on the road, stop falling off, and hopefully I'll be able to go further away from home. Please subscribe to me, click the like button and make a comment, because that all helps my channel get noticed. And I'll see you next time.